time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Right foot again. Left foot again. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Last time to get funky. Check it out, y'all. One hop this time. This is something new. Come on. How low can you go? You can bring it to the top. Yeah, do that stuff. Do it. Cha-cha now. What's up?
PlayStation Vex Nation, please welcome 2024 Vex Robotics World Championship Finals Master of Ceremonies, Tyler McCrary.
Vex Worlds! Welcome back to the arena! 1 year ago in this dome, we unveiled Over Under to all of you for the first time. Since that moment, you and your teams have shown your skills and conquered the many challenges of this game. Launching match loads, scoring tri-balls, defending your goals, even elevation. From the start, you've given this challenge everything you had. And on behalf of Vex Robotics, we are so beyond proud of everything you've accomplished together. Congratulations once again for making it to the Vex Robotics World Championship. Yes! Yes! You guys are stoked. Yes. For 3 action-packed days, we've seen alliances absolutely shatter their limits as teams have gone head-to-head with the toughest competition of the season so far. I'm talking fast-paced, jaw-dropping, face-melting moments in over-under as teams climb to the top of the bars and their divisions. But now, with only 10 alliances remaining here in the Vex Dome, the true competition is about to begin. Vex Nation, it's finals time! Yeah! All of the events you've attended, the bots you've taken apart and rebuilt, the pages you've written in your engineering notebooks, and lessons you've learned have led you to this moment here today. Over the next 2 hours, your division champions will face off against one another until only one remains to be crowned the 2024 Vex Robotics World Championship. Champions. You know what I mean. I got too excited. Vex Nation, which division is going to bring home the championship tonight? Let me hear you. Well, it's time to find out. And once we do, as Grant would say, you know what time it is. Now it's time to meet the division champs who will be competing for the crown. Here to present your finals alliances, field MCs, and finals head referees, please give it up for the chairman of the Vex Robotics Game Design Committee, Grant Cox.
Vex Nation. Oh, I miss you guys. It is my honor to be here to introduce to you the World Championship Finals Alliances. I'll be doing it in alphabetical order by division. So, starting with the Arts Division, they seeded number 5. It's 2775V, Jackson Area Robotics, and 9364H, the Iron Eagles Hailstorm. Coming in at the number 8 seed is the Design Division, where we have from California, 1469A, it is what it is, and their partners, 2011B, Biohazard. Taking the number 1 seed for these 10 alliances, the Engineering Division. From Virginia, it's 8508X Corvex and their partners, 334U Supernova U. In the 7th seed, it's the Innovate Division. From Ontario, Canada, 3150A Silver Owl. And from right here in Texas, 63310K Nemesis. Next up, the Math Division in seed number 3. From Ohio, it's 2011J Jester. And from Georgia, 5203G Gremlin. Give it up for the Opportunity Division. From Pennsylvania, 55286A Macapaka, and their partners all the way from Shanghai, China, 9123C Shanghai Rudwan Team. Next up, it's the research division. Also coming from Fuzhou, China, 9698B Unknown Robotics. And from Florida, 229V Ace Robotics. In the number 2 seated position, it's Science. Coming from California, it's 72711P Sigma Cubed and 11101B BarkBots getting there. Give it up for the Spirit Division, where we have 2011A Asymmetrical, and coming from Washington, 66475C Ex Machina. And last, but most definitely not least, the number 4 seed, Technology. Coming from Shanghai, China, 9123X Shanghai Ruguan team. And Ohio, we've got 45434H Aftershock. So, now I'd love to take a moment to introduce the group of incredible volunteers here who have, I think, the hardest jobs in the building. It's your head referees. Down on the Eaton field, we are going to have John Holbrook and Cabal McCarver, who will be assisted by Nathan Rossi and Alex Williamson. The NASA field will be co-managed by Abby Troy and Tom Allman and assisted by Kobe Atkinson and Hunter David. And making calls on the NGF field, the dynamic duo of Afnan Ali and Spencer Yates, who are joined by Ben McCarver and Bob Cook. Here in the Vex Dome, we also have the Game Design Committee's chief referee overseeing all 3 fields, the one, the only, Michelle Lonsinger. In Vex, the goal of our referees is always to keep gameplay as fair as possible and help teams avoid penalties. So for the finals, the head referees who have been leading their divisions will now be working together in all on-field reffing and scorekeeping roles. You're going to see a lot of green shirts down there. Every green shirt you see here at Worlds has led at least one regional championship somewhere around the world this season. We're talking over 150 years of combined reffing experience. These truly are Vex's best of the best, and they're going to be keeping their eyes on the best of the best matches. So now, let's meet the folks who are going to help with all the action on the microphones here, our field MCs. Calling matches on the Eaton field, please welcome Ali Bissett from Canada. On the NASA field, we have Leslie Lark from Virginia. And on the Northrop Grumman Foundation field, please give it up for the silky voice of Vex Worlds, Keegan Ota from Hawaii. Okay, Tyler, the stage is yours. It's time for me to head down there and watch some matches.
Woo! What an incredible group of students, MCs, and referees we have competing and judging in the Vex Dome for the title of World Champions. Let's see how our divisions are ranked. Each division played hundreds of qualification matches, and we averaged the scores of all matches played. The divisions with the highest average match score is Seed 1, and the second highest scored will be Seed 2, and so on. And for all of you in the audience, I hope you know that you're getting the best of the best here tonight. Not only are the competitors top tier, but as always, so are the MCs and referees. Everyone on the floor today has worked hard all season for the honor of being down there. So let's give them one more round of applause. One last thing before we dive into these matches. We'd like to take a moment to recognize the achievements of all of our online challenge winners. In addition to the demands of competing at events throughout the season, these teams chose to take on even more by participating in each online challenge. The winners, announced in March, received their trophies in their divisions this afternoon. Not only did they succeed at their challenges, they absolutely excelled at them. Please give it up one more time for your online challenge winners. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Vex Worlds, it's time for play-in match number 1. Allie, take it away.
Hello, Vex Nation. Are you guys ready to get started? We're getting ready here on the Unveil. We have both Design and Opportunity Division champions here playing. Starting us off on our Red Alliance. From our Design Division, we have the Ignite Signature Skills Champion from Northridge, California. It's 1469A. It is what it is. Their partner, also a Skills Champion from the Sugar Rush Signature event from Broadview Heights, Ohio. It's 2011B Biohazard. And on our Blue Alliance, they're coming from the Opportunity Division. We have the tournament champions from the West Pennsylvania State Championship. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we have Team 55-28-6A, Maka Paka. And their partner, the skills champion at the Asia Pacific Championship. From Shanghai, China, it's 9123C, Shanghai Ruiguan, Team 9123C. We're getting ready to go. We're ready to go here with match number 1. Vex Nation, let me hear you make some noise. We're gonna start autonomous here in 3, 2, 1, go! We start autonomous right away. We see the Red Alliance dropping off 1 to 2 tri-balls. Blue Alliance trying to move more tri-balls over across to their side of the field. 3 seconds left in autonomous. More tri-balls being scored by the Red Alliance. We're waiting to see who's gonna take away that bonus. Red's gonna take the autonomous bonus. Let's start driver control here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Robots come alive. Blue Alliance going straight for their match loading zone. Red Alliance trying to pick up any of those tri-balls currently in their side of the field. Blue Alliance trying to pick them up and move them over to their side of the field. Defense being played away. 1469A on to 9123C. There is nonstop trying to get that tri-ball right on into the goal. We see 1469A playing some more defense, trying to get some match loads in the meantime. Blue Alliance 2011B playing some defense. Blue Alliance 55286A trying to get those tri-balls. Red Alliance playing some defense. Red Alliance making their way over. 2011B trying to get those tri-balls and move them away from the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance trying to line up to that match load. Ooh, we got a double zone and a D score by the Blue Alliance. 9123C dropping off the tri-ball into the goal. We see more match loads by 1469A up and over that long barrier and dropping it off into the Red Alliance goal. Blue Alliance trying to stop Red Alliance from getting back over to their side of the field. We start seeing match loads fly across the field by 9123C. More defense being played. 30 seconds left on the clock. 2011B flying across the field, trying to grab more tri-balls, dropping off 1, 2 into the goal for red. We start seeing climbing, 20 seconds left. Blue Alliance dropping off another tri-ball. 15 seconds left, up, 55-28-6A, up in the air and elevated. Will we get another elevated robot? They further elevate up in the air. 5 seconds left up on the clock. We see robots getting up onto that long barrier. Will we get another as time expires? Wow, what an exciting first match here. Wow. We're gonna pass it back off to Grant before our next match.
Thanks so much, Allie. Yep, I mean, that's one heck of a way to start the World Championship Finals right there. This game is a strategic game. It's a driver's game. Red Alliance came out of Auton with that little bit of edge in the Auton, or with the Auton bonus, and I'm pretty sure the score was never more than like 5 or 10 points apart between the two alliances. Red started out ahead, and they knew to play defense, only introducing tri-balls when they absolutely needed to. So while the refs are tabulating up that score to see who came out on top, we've got a couple more Slido polls, one more Slido poll for you. So get your phones out, get that QR code open. We want to know if you know how many Vex teams competed in the 2023-2024 season. Is it 8,300, 10,000, 12,000, or 13,000? Lots of early go votes for the 13 and the 12. We got 150 people submitted, 200 people submitted. Close battle between the 12,545 and the 13,769. We're up to 400 answers, and I'm still not actually sure which one is going to come out on top. All right, wait, that means, so the correct answer was 13,769, and 46% of you did not get that correct. So that's, there you go, changing your answers afterwards. I see how it is. It's not like, in school, you can't just go back and retake the test after knowing what the answers are, right? So we want to make sure that the refs take their time to calculate these scores as correctly as possible. Like I said, within 5 or 10 points that whole match. I believe, so blue got the highest hang from what I remember. Yep, blue definitely got the highest climb, elevation. So that may counterbalance the Auton loss. It may counterbalance some of the defense they were having to play, or Red was playing to keep them away. And in a game like this, it really comes down to being able to continue performing the whole time. I think, so Ali mentioned that one of the members of the Red Alliance was actually the skills champion at the Asia Pacific Signature event. That is a really interesting approach, or interesting tidbit, that they made it all the way here to the Dome as well. A little bit later, we're going to hear from the online, or the Skills Challenge winners from Worlds here, and it's a little bit of a different skill set between skills and head-to-head play. Sometimes it translates, sometimes not so much. I think this year we've got several of the top 10 skills teams here on the floor in the Dome. I'm told that they are still tabulating. Refs wanting to make sure that everything is as precise as possible. It looks like there's some debate over whether or not, my guess is the robots were contacting the ground, or how exactly those elevations, if they were valid or not. We're getting close, so they're crossing the I's, dotting the T's. Let's take a look at a quick video while they finish that up.
Wow, that was amazing. Well, we have the scores, Vex Nation, and that match, play-in match number 1, belongs to the Opportunity Division. They'll be advancing to the quarterfinals. Now, let's head back down to the field for play-in match number 2. Leslie, let's go.
All right, Vex Nation, are you ready for more robots? I think we can do better than that. Are you ready for more robots? That's what I like to hear. Okay, on our NASA field, over on our red, it is a 3150A, a Silver Owl out of Richmond Hill, Ontario. Their alliance partner is 63310K, Nemesis out of Katy, Texas. They want you to know they are the first team out of Katy, Texas to make it all the way to the Dome, doing Texas proud. Over on our blue, 2011A is asymmetrical. They're showing us how hard Ohio fights, and they're sending all their love and all their fight to their teammate John, who is battling cancer at home. We love you, John, and this one is for you. Their alliance partner is 66475C, Ex Machina out of Redmond, Washington. Also another Dome appearance. We have got quite the alumni in the house. All right, Vex Nation is ready. Our teams are ready. We're gonna count this down. 3, 2, 1, auto. Robots in motion. We know how hard it is to program these autonomous. Make sure that they hit consistently. And we're gonna see some spectacular things here in the Dome. Blue's gonna take autonomous as we go into driver. 3, 2, 1, go! 2011A with that quick breakaway over the middle barrier. Looking to strategically scoop that dry ball out of the clutches of the red goal. Some incredible driving there. Their alliance partner making short work of all those dry balls at the front of their goal. Scoring, that is Ex Machina. Over on our red, coming down that red alley, Silver Owls 1 in, Owls 1 in the front, and now into that red goal. This beautiful pink robot, Nemesis, scoring and then coming back for more. Katy, Texas, putting that try ball in, and the Big D score. Nice work watching the field. 66475C getting a big bump from Nemesis. Nemesis, 1 in the front over that middle barrier and scoring for the red. Silver Owl right behind, scoring for the Red Alliance, and asymmetrical. Match loading conservatively, making sure that try ball goes directly in for blue. 35 seconds left on the clock. Robots are focusing on their goals as they should. Down to 30. A big score for Nemesis. 2011A going right behind and into that blue goal. 20 seconds left in this match. We know that these robots can climb high, and we're going to see if anyone decides to elevate in this match. Nemesis with a bit of bowling down the red. 2011A, what you got for us? Asymmetrical going all the way up. Nemesis, Silver Owl, all for robots! We're gonna throw it back to Grant.
Thanks so much, Leslie. Now, that's a great first 2 matches to see here in the Dome. That first match, you saw the very close, 5 to 10 point difference the whole time, where some of that last second elevations really turned it around for blue. In this match, you saw kind of the other type of over-under match where Blue Alliance got an early lead and were able to just kind of keep that momentum the whole match. One of the things that a lot of people ask me, and you'll hear me talk about it a few more times here, is if over-under played out the way that we expected or how we liked it or whatnot. One of the things I love about over-under is how the strategies changed over time. The strategies and the robots evolved over the season. If you remember the beginning of the season, it was flood the field with tri-balls, flywheel, kick them all over, and there was 50 tri-balls, all laying everywhere, and it was just shove them all over the place. This match, that field was pretty much bare for like the entire match. The Blue Alliance got that momentum, and they were only putting in exactly enough tri-balls as what they needed to keep that momentum. And then that lets them open up and go for their super high elevation, and we'll see if it works out for them. But the drivers look pretty pleased, in my opinion, after that match. So while they're wrapping up the scores on that NASA field, let's learn a little bit about what NASA robots are doing in space.
Do robots help humans in space? Yes, robots have been helping humans in space for a long time. We've sent rovers to Mars, spacecraft to orbit other planets. Robots have even been helping astronauts on the International Space Station. One of the really cool things about robots is they can help humans do repetitive or even dangerous tasks. With Artemis, NASA is working to build a sustainable human presence on the moon, and robots will be an important part of that. They will help build new structures, perform inspections, gather data from previously unexplored areas, and perform science experiments to help us understand the environment. And now we're making even more advanced, intelligent, and agile robots. At NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, we're working on a project called CADRE, short for Cooperative Autonomous Distributed Robotic Exploration, to demonstrate a new technology of cooperative multi-agent autonomy. CADRE is a network of shoebox-sized mobile robots that will coordinate amongst each other to accomplish a goal, such as exploring or mapping an area, without a human controller in the loop. This technology will change the way we think about missions in the future and unlock immense opportunities. They could explore areas that are not easily accessible for humans, like lava tubes or icy caves or subsurface oceans in search of water and other minerals. And it would be okay even if a robot doesn't make it back out, because it would have shared its data with the rest of the team. So do robots help humans in space? Yes, and at NASA, we're building a whole new fleet of robots that are going to help humans explore Moon, Mars, and beyond.
Vex Nation, we have the results of play-in match number 2. And the second and final division moving on to the quarterfinals is the Spirit Division. And that concludes our play-in matches. Spirit and Opportunity divisions moving on to the quarterfinals. Let's take a look at our tournament bracket to see who they'll be up against in the quarterfinals. All right, that's right. Take a good look at this bracket, because only one of these alliances will make it to the top. Vex Nation, let me hear you one more time. Who will be your world champions? I know y'all can do it louder than that. Come on, who's gonna win this world championship? Let's go, let's hear you. Okay, actually, I have an idea. I wanna try something really quick. On the count of 3, I want everyone in this room to whisper who will be the world champion. 1, 2, 3. Not as haunting as I expected, but very cool. And with that, it's time to honor the winners of one of our most prestigious awards in Vex Robotics. Here to present the Robot Skills World Champion Award, please welcome to the stage Managing Director of the UK for Vex Robotics, Jessica Lomax.
I'm delighted to be on this stage tonight to recognise a team who had an exemplary performance in robot skills. You've worked hard, and tonight you are being recognised for your success. The Robot Skills World Champion for High School goes to Team 2029C.
Congratulations once again to our Skills World Champion. Now it's time to head back to the Northrop Grumman field for our high school quarterfinals matches. Keegan, take it away.
Thank you very much, Tyler. We are down here on the Northrop Grumman Foundation field for quarterfinal number 1. This features the number 1 division taking on the number 9 seeded division. We saw one of these teams just play, but now one of these teams gets premiered right here, down the middle, inside of the Vex Dome. Let's introduce these teams, and we will start off with the number 1 team, the number 1 division, engineering division. If you're in here, let me hear you. Earning the top spot from the engineering division. This team is the 6th seed overall. And first, let's introduce this team. Please welcome the team that won the Gateway to the West signature event and our Virginia State champions by the way of Ashburn, Virginia. Please welcome 80508X Corvex. And their alliance partners. One of their team members having some memories in here already, winning the middle school Vex Robotics Competition World Championships last year by the way of the city from the superstars of North Hollywood, California. Please welcome Team 334U, Supernova U. Now to our 9th ranked team from the Opportunity Division. You saw them earlier on, but we'll reintroduce them. They were the 6th seed in this division. I'll just say a little bit of things that it's my division here, but the number 6 seed team features a team that won the West Pennsylvania champions by the way of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Please welcome 55286A Maka Paka. And this team, their partners, very young, all of them 8th and 9th grade, and they were the skills champions at the Asia Pacific Champions from Shanghai, China. Give it up for Team 9123C, Shanghai Ruiguan, Team 9123C. Let's check to make sure we are ready to play. Red Alliance, are we ready to go? Blue Alliance, are we ready to play? Audience, are we ready to play? Let's try this one more time. We're gonna see the new game coming up here very soon. Vex Nation, let's try this one more time. Quarterfinals time. Are you ready? Let's get this match started. Teams, watch the screen. Audience at home, watch the screen as well, because this is cool with the countdown. We start things off in 3, 2, 1, go. 15-second autonomous mode underway here in match number 1. Quarterfinal 1 underway with 1 versus 9. 1 in the red, 9 in the blue. 334U, Supernova U looking to push underneath. Do they have enough? They've got 3 in. Nothing crosses. Blue side, nothing crosses either for just a couple of moments. 334U runs out of time. There are a couple on the edges, but the blue side has at least 1 in at the very least. So right now we will see who gets the better of the point system. Head referees tallying this up. Get some confirmations here in just a couple of moments. Referees will deliberate a little bit more here. Previous 15 seconds under review. Just trying to figure it out and see if we get the right ones. This is one match, survive in advance. Everything's got to be correct. And the first 8 goes to the Blue Alliance. Here we go, guys. Drivers at the ready. Watch the screen because we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. First 8 of the game goes to the Blue Alliance side, and we're underway. Crash already happening on the near side, closest to us. 1 minute and 40 seconds already fast as the speed of lightning. 1:35 on the clock here. Plenty of time to work with, though. But they're running all over. Not a lot to work with inside of the Blue Alliance's goal, but the Red Alliance has a lot to work with. Add on another one, courtesy of Corvex out of Ashburn, Virginia. There's the pin. They're entangled. They are dancing. In Texas, you got a little bit of a square dance partner, but in this case, you don't want to be next to them. You want to be scoring. Red Alliance has a lot to work with here. Engineering coming up with the top average score overall, and right now, these two teams proving why. Lots inside of the red go, but Blue trying to catch up as they're down 8. 55 seconds remaining on the clock. A couple of more pushes underway. Shanghai Ruigan Team C will go ahead and launch a few onto the other side. Trying to pass it to their teammates underneath, trying to steal some away. We'll meet at the blue alley for right now. And they will de-score! My, oh my, 6 tri-balls de-scored. And we think it's clean. 40 seconds left. Red now down, blue's way ahead. 35 seconds left to go on the clock. Not a lot of time left to work with here. 30 seconds left. Protections are on. Crashes down on either corner right now. Red's got a lot to catch up for. Blue Alliance may have their opportunity to work with. 15 seconds left. There is not a lot of time. Got to pull away from each other. 10 seconds left. Red Alliance doing all they can. Blue Alliance laying it on. 5 seconds left. Supernova wants up. They get up. One team is up as well. Shanghai Ruigan is up. Corvex is up. 1 second left. That's the buzzer. No time left on the clock. The highest robot right now. Supernova U gets to the top of the staircase. 2 other robots hanging up on that pull-up bar, and that will do it for quarterfinal number 1 between the 1 and 9 seeds. Let's take it over to Krantz for the post-match.
Thanks so much, Keegan. That match I really enjoyed. That match featured very prominently something that's a little bit unique about Over Under, that de-scoring moment when Red just cleared out that goal. De-scoring is a really tricky thing to get right in games. The way that Over Under handles it is if 2 robots are both on the same half of the field, then that 2 robots from the same alliance are on the same half of the field. Their goal is now wide open for de-scoring. We call it double zoning. So the teams in that match saw that double zoning moment happen, took advantage of it, and it might have made the difference for them in the match. So that's a feature of the head-to-head version of this game. We just crowned our skills champions a little bit ago and had the chance to learn a little bit about the other half of this game, the Robot Skills Challenge. So I am here with my friends Luke and Daniel from 2029C, your Robot Skills World Champions. Give it up for these guys. All right. So I wanted to know, most of the teams here competed in skills. A lot of them, hopefully all of them, have competed in skills at some point over the year. What do you think was different about y'all's run that really pushed you to the next level? What really got you that extra, 1 or 2% to go over the top?
Of course, I think it was mainly our grouping and our routing, right? So for our routing, we would route all of our tri-balls back into the middle to score, and that gave us a big advantage. Of course, also our hang, being an H tier, gives us 40 points.
H-tier?
Yeah, H-tier hang, so
right.
Very, very high.
Yeah. So, so that's kind of how you developed over the course of the season. Were there any unique challenges about doing the skills here at Worlds or, unique things you had to do here?
Yeah, absolutely. So as skills is 3 days long, while we also have tournaments, right? Our robots gets beaten up really easily. So our Odom actually was thrown off in our proc skills. So last night we actually had to rebuild to a B tier hang bot for our last programming skills, which actually ended up winning us the world champion.
You rebuilt your robot last night.
Yeah.
Went from an A tier to a B tier.
Yeah. So
and won world championship.
It's harder to line up the H tier.
Yeah, I feel you. So I understand, Daniel, you're the driver, Luke, you're the driver, Dan, you're the programmer, is that correct?
Oh, yes, sir.
So we talked a lot about the driving, the routing, and the planning. What made programming skills, again, same question, I guess, what made it different from the way you program for head-to-head, and how did you go about that?
Well, I think programming skills requires a lot more work than head-to-head, because in head-to-head, or for the 15-second autonomous programs, all the tri-balls are in a set location, but in skills, you really have to see where the tri-balls will go after you push them. Because when you push the tri-balls on the sides and on the middles, they're going to scatter if you don't kind of control your speed and also your trajectory of your robot. So it's really just a lot of precise planning of the pathing.
So how did you, go into that a little bit more, how did you handle that, reduce that variability? How did you, improve your consistency in that regard?
Well, the first thing we did was go for the sides, since that wouldn't really interfere with the way that the tri-balls are grouped. And then we would go to the side again to push, and then go to the other side in order to score the tri-balls that ended up there. But then, since the side of the goals are actually tighter than the front of the goals, we would guide the remaining tri-balls back into the middle, and this would allow us to score a lot more tri-balls than before.
That's fascinating. That really is. Thank you guys so much. I think we have scores ready for that match. Tyler, what do we got?
That's right, Grant. The scores are in, and it's 140 for the Opportunity Division. Opportunity, we'll see you in the semifinals. But before we do, let's see who you'll be up against in quarterfinals match number 2. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Tyler. We're over here on the Eaton field. We have technology in red and our arts division champions in blue. Let's meet the teams. From our technology division, our Red Alliance, you may recognize them. They were the middle school world championships in 2023. From Shanghai, China, it's 9123X. Shanghai Roguan, Team 9123X. And they're partnered with an all-freshman team from Beaver Creek, Ohio. It's Team 4543 4H Aftershock. Coming from our arts division, you're gonna recognize this team as well. They were in the Dome back in 2023. From Jackson, Tennessee, we have Team 2775B, Jackson Area Robotics. And their partner, the Tennessee State Champions from Brentwood, Tennessee, we have Team 9364H, Iron Eagles Hailstorm. All right, we're ready to go here on the Eaton field. We're gonna start this match here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. We see 2, 3 tri-balls by the Red Alliance being dropped off into the goal. Their partner moving more over to the red side of the field. That ends autonomous. We're gonna have the refs score up the field. They're reviewing who's gonna walk away with that bonus in autonomous. Red's gonna take the autonomous bonus. We're gonna start driver control here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start quarterfinal number 2. Immediately seeing defense being played by Red Alliance. Their partner 9123X cleaning up that red side of the field, dropping it off. 1, 2, multiple dry balls getting moved into that goal for Red. 2775B up and over that long barrier. They're making their way over and trying to drop off dry balls into their goal. Their partner right behind them, that's 9364H. We see a D score by the Blue Alliance. That's 2 dry balls being moved out of that red goal. Blue Alliance with the match load and dropping off into the goal. We see a collision on that long barrier. Both robots back on their wheels. Red Alliance trying to get that match load in. 2775B right swooping into that alley, stopping 9123X from getting over to that red goal. 2775B with tri-balls in hand, dropping them off 1, 2 into that goal for blue. We see 4543 4H doing the same for red, trying to pick up any of those loose tri-balls, using their wings and pushing them right on into that goal. Blue Alliance doing it 1 dry ball at a time, dropping it off into the Blue Alliance side of the field. Less than 30 seconds left on the clock. 45-43 4H with a tri ball in hand. We see defense being played. Red Alliance trying to prevent blue from getting to that match load. 2775B dropping up another tri ball. 15 seconds left on the clock. We see tri balls flying across the field. 10 seconds left. Will we see some elevation? More tri-balls being placed in the Blue Alliance side of the field. We see Red Alliance going up, Blue Alliance up and elevated. We have 2 robots elevated at the end of that match. We're gonna score up the field. In the meantime, we're gonna send it back to Grant.
Thanks so much, Allie. That was an interesting one. A lot of very interesting, very unique things happened in that match. A couple things that we haven't seen in the other matches. Obviously, one of the robots had some technical problems, it looked like, potentially, during their Auton, or perhaps they were running a special worlds-only, dome-only Auton that didn't move. But they did an incredible job of recovering, coming out of Auton down in that regard. The score ended up pretty close at the end, and it really... So when the score is that close at the end of the match, it comes down to elevations, and it comes down to sometimes blocking the elevation. So you saw some really, really specific, very precise defense being played underneath that elevation bar. And obviously not all 4 robots were able to make it up. Obviously that defense, I think, actually worked out for them. And so we'll see if it works out for them overall. This match also had another strategy that I don't think was in the previous matches, but it may have been. But there was actually like 2 roles being played by the 2 robots. You can see one robot was inbounding and actually driving it over to the barrier, knocking it over, and then the partner was bringing it over. So a lot of different ways to play over-under. There's also a lot of different ways to show your excitement here at Vex Worlds. The segues aren't going to get any better, I promise. So, does anyone want to see themselves on the big screen? Show me what you got.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing. So I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep, okay. I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like the Soviet blunt. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back. To the front, you a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey. Girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh. So I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Let me tell you. You my little boo thing. So I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep, okay. I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get the new.
Hi again. So, as we were noticing, this match is taking a little bit longer to score than some of the other ones did. Figured I'd come in and give you a little bit of insight behind the curtain as to what's going on. In that match, the referees have determined that there was very potentially, okay, I'm getting this live as we go. In that match, there was a D-score. Remember earlier I explained how you can D-score if you're double zoned? You also can't D-score if you're not double zoned, or if the opponent is not double zoned. That match did have an illegal D-score. The refs wanted to make sure they triple checked, quadruple checked the count of how many points and how many tri-balls that D-score caused, which then determined whether that violation was match affecting or not. They have determined that that violation was match affecting, and it will result in a disqualification. Tyler, what does that mean? Can we take a look?
Oh my gosh, Grant, a DQ, goodness. Well, I mean, first of all, we're going to be looking at our bracket. Things are going to be certainly heating up here at Vex Worlds as we move on in our qualification matches. Leslie, are you ready to roll?
We are good to go on our NASA field. Over on our Red Alliance. This is their first time at Worlds, and they're all the way to the dome. That is 72711B, Sigma Cubed out of Claremont, California. That roar is for you. They're gonna be helped out today by the returning world champions, 11101B, BarkBots getting there out of Cupertino, California. Over on our blue, doing Spirit Pride, that is 2011A, Asymmetrical out of Ohio. Their alliance partner, 66475C, Ex Machina. All right, you all are gonna help me count this down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, auto. Robots in motion. We have already seen those autonomous programs from our blue teams. Looking at our red, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 tri-balls in for red. And it looks like 5 in for blue. This is going to get all scored up, and our green shirts are going to tell me what to say. Because of a red robot encroachment, it's going to go to blue. Blue takes the bonus, and we're going to go into driver. Help me count this down. 3, 2, 1, go! Quick jump out from both teams, and BarkBots definitely got there with a big score for the red alliance partner in Sigma Cubed, scoring right after. BarkBots is fast. As soon as they score, they are back to get another match load and into that red goal. 2011A coming through that red alley, scoring for the blue. Ex Machina pushing up on Sigma Cubed. Trying to work their way out. Counts coming out on blue. BarkBots trying to get over that middle barrier, coming into their corner. Tri-ball into the front and into that red goal. 1 minute left in this match. Pushing and shoving back and forth. It is getting there and asymmetrical. Breaking apart, asymmetrical, making the breakaway down that red alley. Trying to get that big bump on BarkBots before they could score. BarkBots able to score, go back, get another, and scoring again for the red. I'm telling you, getting there really does get there. Back in the corner again, tumbling through 2. Ex Machina trying to mess BarkBots up. BarkBots still able to score. 25 seconds left in this match. Asymmetrical over that middle barrier. And we have full extension out from Sigma Cubed. Both of our taller robots pushing and shoving. Who is going to get to those elevation bars first? Going down to 5 seconds left. No one's made a climb yet. Getting there has got there. Asymmetrical, unable to get there in time. Only right, BarkBots able to get wheels up. Wow, that was a fast match. Grant, take it away.
Thanks so much, Leslie. They say offense wins tournaments, defense wins championships. I think we're starting to see that come to fruition here on the dome floor. The Red Alliance got an early lead and then just played very smart, very precise defense opportunistically whenever they could. They might be, they had a tri-ball, they're on their way. Oh, I can actually just plant myself against the barrier and totally block blue from crossing. I think I'm going to do that for a little while. Oh, I'm ahead by 20 points and I can just block the alley and not let them go through. I think I'm going to do that for a little while. I think I even saw them steal a couple of tri-balls, as blue inbounded, sent them across, and Red was able to snatch it away right up quick. So based on the real time, it definitely looked like, and then of course at the end of it, that defense blocking blue from getting their climb. So real time definitely looked like it went to Red, but ref's going to double check and make sure everything is clean. So while they're doing that, we've got another Slido poll. So get your phones out, get the QR code up. We want to know if you know how many people are expected to attend the 2024 World Championship. Is it 56,000, 100,000, 90,000, 89,000, or 117,000? I'll give you one hint. The dome that we're in holds about 8,500 people. That's right, 8,500 people in here watching these matches. So is it 10 domes worth? Is it 11 domes worth? Lot of priority given to 56,000. 1,300 people have voted, and we have 78% on 56,000. But that 79% was actually not correct. The correct answer is 117,000 people. So if you're in that 4% of 2,000, congratulations. You guys were on top of things for that Slido poll. We got one more Slido question here. Voting is closed for that one. Let's take a look at what we got. Oh, okay. Straw poll. Who do you think won that last match? .500 people voting. It's looking pretty 87%, pretty hardy on the Red Alliance. I don't know if I influenced that at all with my commentary, but Blue Alliance's percentages are trickling down and down. We are still waiting on the results. Referees want to make triple sure that everything was clean, everything was counted correctly, and that we are doing anything correctly and precisely here. So so the referees are still taking a look at that, counting it all up, making sure we know exactly what's going on. I'm out of Slido questions for now, sorry, so you get more of me. So that match I think I covered. Lots of defense, lots of very clean driving, very clean strategy. Since we're here, we'll explain a little bit more detail about that DQ that happened in the last match. So remember, I said the referees determined that the non-double zoning D score was a clean call, or a very clear-cut call, rather. That was not the debate. The debate was because, and the number of tri-balls that were D-scored was also not a debate. The debate was because it ended up being match affecting by 1 point. So 1 point can make the difference here at Vex Worlds from a win or a not win. And that means we have the results ready. Tyler, take it away.
Another quarterfinal down, and we have results for match number 3. The winner is the Science Division with 141 points. Vex Nation, there's only one more spot left in the semifinals. Let's move on to the fourth and final quarterfinal match. Keegan, let's find out who will complete our final four. Take it away.
Yes, sir. We will go ahead and find out our final spot right here, right now on the Northrop Grumman Foundation field. It is quarterfinal number 4. 3 in the red, 6 in the blue. Let's go ahead and meet our team. Starting off with Division Seed number 3 in the dome here. They are from the Math Division, the second seeded alliance in their division in the Math. And first off, we introduce the team that won Haunted and the Excellence Award there, won the Sugar Rush, and has 68 years of experience combined in the Math Division. Please welcome in Team 5203G, by the way of McDonough, Georgia, Team Gremlin. And their partners winning the Riverbot Signature, winning the Canadian Open. And every year at Worlds, they have made it further. Last year, they went to the division finals. This year, they're inside the dome. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, at Broadview Heights, Ohio, welcoming 2011 J Team Jester. And now the Dome seed number 6 from the Research Division. They were the first seed alliance here in their division in Research. This team's robot named DM3. They were 6-time event champions and their second year back-to-back. They were here last year. They're here this year. By the way, at Fuzhou, Fujian, China, please welcome in 9698B, Unknown Robotics. And their partners. The robot name Ace of Spades, winning 2 signatures, 3 Signature Excellence Awards, breaking the world skill score 5 times. Even created their own custom scouting app to even get themselves here. By the way, at Tavares, Florida, please welcome Team 229V, Ace Robotics. Let's see now if we are ready to play. Blue Alliance, are we ready to play? Red Alliance, are we ready to go as well? Referees, scorekeepers, we ready? Here we go. 4 green lights are on. Teams, watch the screens. Audience, watch your screen at home as well, because here we go. We start the match now in 3, 2, 1, go. 15-second autonomous. Everybody battling for the center. Who's going to get the better of it right now? Everybody's got at least something going on. There is something that might have happened. Referees did point at something. 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Triball shoots across the way. One team right on the barrier side. 1 second, that's it. By the rule of the crossing zone, Red Alliance gets the first 8 of the game. Drivers, here we go. Watch the screens. Your match begins now in 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock here. Red starting off in the first gate of the game. Chaos already happening. Teams moving at the speed of light. Already getting a few in already, courtesy of Jester. They're able to get a few in. Broadview Heights, Ohio showing up right now, pushing a few more in, but the Blue Alliance has a lot more in, and that's going to be courtesy a lot of them coming from Ace Robotics at Tavares, Florida. One battle in the middle, one team trying to get over, and that's Gremlin that tries to get over. Nothing doing there for right now. They'll move on over with the blue side where Unknown Robotics will try their hand. And they will. Minute 15 on the clock here. If you're talking in terms, there is a tri-ball stuck on either team's net for right now. Battle in the middle, battle one on each side here, going on the ends, going on the corners. Everybody's on the Red Alliance side, driver's side of the field. Double zone here for the Blue Alliance side. Red could go for the D-score if they have any potential to do so. Now only 55 seconds left to go on the clock. Another dive in for the team from Ace Robotics. Here comes another one down the middle. Team stuck on the railing for right now. Loses control of the tri-ball. It goes right back to the hands of Unknown Robotics. Blue Alliance can add on more. 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Another crash in the middle. Wings are out. Trying to push them in, but blocked and pushed into the corner. 35 seconds remaining on the clock. Couple of more going underneath in the middle right now. Couple of tri-balls being forced all the way and launched out. 30 seconds left. Protections are on. Trying to find their way out now, trying to find even more tri-balls. It is close on either end. There is no telling who's going to win this in the end unless you're counting it live. 15 seconds remaining. Teams, you got 15 seconds left and the protections have upped. See if the teams want to hang upstairs. See if they can get there. One team is going to go up. Unknown Robotics is up. One team flipping over. One team entangled. 3 seconds left. Do they have enough time to run it? Jester will try. 1 second left. And that's it. Close match overall, but if you're talking about the teams, it looks like one team's upstairs at the very least, but you got maybe the highest one so far being Unknown Robotics from Fuzhou, China. We will find out our final scores after a little deliberation with the referees. Grant, back to you.
Thanks so much, Keegan. Hey, it's the World Championship. Every moment counts. Every decision, every driving moment, every mistake, unfortunately, as well. That match was razor thin the whole way. Blue started to get a little bit ahead early on, but then kept it close. And then at that last second, 3 out of 4 robots are up. My guess is that extra robot up is probably going to make the difference, but of course we'll wait and see. One of the interesting things about this match is that I think 3 of the 4 teams that were in this match not only got to Worlds by winning events or regional championships or what have you. They also won signature events. They also, most of them won multiple signature events. 229V, of course, as we all know, they set the world skills high score like 6 times or something. So those signature events are a key part of the Vex Robotics ecosystem and the REC Foundation qualification ladder. Let's take a look at some more info about those signature, or some highlights from those events.
Shake that.
Yeah, I'm running through these halls like Drano. I got that devilish flow. Rock and roll, no halo. We party rock. Yeah, that's the crew that I'm
All right, Vex Nation, the scores are in from quarterfinal number 4, meaning the final slot in the semifinals belongs to the Research Division. 134 points. There you have it, Vex Nation. Our first semifinals match will be between the Opportunity Division and Technology, followed by Science and Research. The pressure is on, Vex Nation, as winners of each of these matches will be the ultimate rivals in our Vex Robotics World Championship Finals. Before we move on, we'd like to take a quick moment to honor the winners of this year's Division Awards. Our phenomenal judges interviewed over 3,000 teams. Then the winners of each division were carefully selected after hours of secondary deliberation and private deliberations. The judges here at Vex Worlds then selected the winning teams from each division and presented their awards at the division finals. Here are the winners from each division. From the High School Arts Division, from the Design Division, from the Engineering Division, from the Innovate Division, from the Math Division, from the Opportunity Division, from the Research Division, from the Science Division, from the Spirit Division, and finally, from the Technology Division. Congratulations to all of our Division Award winners. Now, the epic saga of Vex Worlds 2024 continues with semifinals match 1. Allie, let's find our first finalist.
All right, we're over here on the Eaton Field. Vex Nation, are you guys ready for semifinals? We've seen these teams. It's been super exciting so far, but we're getting ready to see who will be crowned champion. Let's meet the teams for semifinals. Match number 1. They were ranked 6th in their division, and then they took home the title of division champion. From the Opportunity Division, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we have Team 5528 6A, Maka Paka. And their partner from Shanghai, China, we have Team 9123C, Shanghai Ruguan, Team 9123C. And moving over to our Blue Alliance, from the Technology Division, we have the Asia Pacific champions. From Shanghai, China is 9123X, Shanghai Group 1, Team 9123X. And they're partnered with the 3rd ranked skills champion in the Ohio State. From Beaver Creek, Ohio, it's 45434H, Aftershock. These teams are ready to go. One of them is going to move on into finals. We're ready to start Autonomous here. In 3, 2, 1, go. We start Autonomous. We even immediately see movement by both alliances. We're seeing tri-balls going straight into those goals. Blue Alliance pushing more tri-balls over to their side of the field. 2 seconds left. That ends Autonomous. We're gonna let our refs score up the field. We'll wait to see who's going to take that bonus. Blue's going to take the autonomous bonus. We're going to start driver control here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Robots come alive. Red Alliance, despite defense being played on them by the Blue Alliance, 9123C dropping off tri-balls into that goal for red. We see more defense being played by 9123X onto red. Want to point out we have two teams, 9123, on both alliances competing against each other. We see more defense being played by 5528-6A. They're trying to stop the Blue Alliance from getting anywhere close to their side of the field. 4543-4H trying to get some more match loads in. 1-2. We see their driving team quickly getting those match loads in. Still more defense played by red. Red using the blue alley. Quickly they get those two tri-balls up into that goal for red. 4543-4H trying to move some tri-balls around. We see some defense being played. 9123X up and over that long barrier. Red Alliance 5528-6A not too far behind. We see Red Alliance dropping off a loose tri-ball over to their side of the field. They're trying to get more tri-balls from the Blue Alliance side and quickly get them over to theirs. We see tri-balls flying by 9123C. They're dropping off those tri-balls, picking them up. We have less than 30 seconds left on the clock. We see more tri-balls flying by the Blue Alliance. 9123X is trying to pick up those tri-balls and bring them over to the Blue Alliance side of the field. 15 seconds left on the clock. 4543-4H trying to move those tri-balls over for blue. Red trying to stop them. 6 seconds left on the clock. Will we see some elevation? 9123X getting up in the air. We see blue 4543-4H also elevated. Wow, 2 robots elevated in the last 5 seconds. That's something you only see here in semifinals. I'm going to pass it back to Grant.
Thanks so much, Allie. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Red took kind of a hybrid strategy approach. We've talked about the one at a time strategy. We've talked about the flood strategy. Red was kind of doing the inbound 4 or 5 at a time and then go and score those all at once. It's a slightly more efficient way to play sometimes, where you can get a lot more out there quickly, but it's also a little bit of risk involved because you are putting more tri-balls out there for your opponent to grab. It was working pretty well for them for a while until one of the red robots, it looks like they might have gotten a little stuck or a little beached on the barrier. You end up with no red robots hanging. It's going to be really interesting to see if those 2 elevations, make up the tri-ball differential. So while the referees are taking a look at that, how many of you have been to Vex Worlds before? How many of this is not your first Vex Worlds? All right. Those of you who've been here before, you probably all right, we've seen a lot of this. We've seen Grant's silly green hair. We've seen the time kill videos. I got something you guys have never seen before here. That's right. It's t-shirt cannon time. Which side? This side? This side? I think this side was louder. All right. That was all right. They cheered louder for the first time. I don't know. Can you guys give me a little bit louder that time? All right. This side gets one. How about the upper bowl? You think we can make it to the upper bowl? Not quite. Not quite. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks like it's a lot of fun, and I'm going to tell you, it is as much fun as it looks. All right, you guys have been cheering constantly here. Let's see if I can get the up and down arc for you. There it goes, there it goes. It's coming, it's coming. I got this guy over, he's like, what are you doing, Grant? What are you doing? You're not helping us out? There you go. How many of these do we have? We have lots? We have lots? We have enough for me to just keep going? ready, aim, bow. All right. I believe that's all the t-shirts I have at this moment. There's more. There's more in waiting. Refs are still taking a look at the final, counting them up. This is a lot of fun. All right. Well, the other thing that's crazy here at Vex Worlds, you want to take this? It's heavier than it looks. What do we say? 8,500 people in this dome. Gave me 6 t-shirts or however many. We'll get more out there in just a second, I promise you. I believe what is probably still being calculated. All right, well. Doesn't matter what I think because we have a score. Tyler, what do we got?
Well, I'm going to get that t-shirt cannon next, Grant. I call dibs on that. But right now, the scores for semifinals match number 1 are ready. Vex Nation, are you ready to meet your first Vex Worlds 2024 finalists? And it's the Opportunity Division. Great job, teams. We will see you in the finals. Now let's find out who will be their arch nemesis. Leslie, take it away for semifinals match number 2.
Hello, Vex Nation. I am ready to find out who is going to meet the Opportunity Division in the finals. I know you are too. I hope you're taking those selfies, you're taking those pictures, you're putting them up on social media. But now I'm ready for some robots. How about you? Over on our red, it is 72711B. That is a Sigma Squared out of Claremont, California. First time at Worlds, and you are looking good. No stranger to the dome. It is a 1101B. BarkBots getting there. Over on our blue. Over on our blue, it is 9698B, Unknown Robotics. They are not unknown. The robot even has a name. It is DM3. And Ace, we know you. We've seen you at multiple signature events this year. You have been rocking it out all season long. That is 229B, Ace Robotics out of Florida with a robot named Ace of Spades. All right. Are you guys going to help me count this down? Put those I love yous in the air. And here we go. It is 3, 2, 1, auto. Robots in motion doing exactly what they're supposed to because that's what their code tells them to do. A lot of work goes into these 15 seconds and we are seeing all that work pay off. We have some groans from over on the blue. Looks like 3 tri-balls over there. They're used to hitting it a little bit harder, but we're gonna let our head refs score it all up. Those groans are right. Because of the blue cross, it automatically goes to red. Red is gonna take the bonus, and we're gonna count it into driver. Put those I love yous in the air. We count it down like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Straight out the gate, and we have tri-ball popping out of the field of play. Fast and powerful, that is a DM3 out of Unknown Robotics. Already with a D score. Way to go, blue. They're not that red goal, but BarkBots looking to put some more tri-balls back and more points on the board for red. BarkBots depositing that red tri-ball in the blue goal. That is a scored position, so points on the board for red. Tri-balls coming in for BarkBots, them coming in through the red alleyway, meeting that defense from DM3 Unknown Robotics. Ace hanging out close to that blue goal and now getting bumped into it, able to get scored before they were bumped further into their own goal. Now all of our robots freely and fastly moving about the field. Coming down that red alleyway is Ace, spinning around, getting tri-ball right in the front of the robot, coming over and scoring for the blue. We're getting into that home stretch. 30 seconds left on the clock. Robots are trying to run up that score. Big push from Buckbots. Count coming out. Robots breaking away. Huge D-score from 7-2-1-1 apiece. Stuck under their goal. All eyes on that. Robot on their back. Ace helping them out. Now Robots fully able to move around this field. 5 seconds left in this match. We have Ace going up for a climb. Ace, are you going to get there? Buckbots up. Yeah! Ace not able to get there, but look at you guys go. Grant, holy goodness, take it away.
Thanks so much, Leslie. These matches are getting more and more intense. These teams want that final spot. We talked a lot about D-scoring so far. That looked like a clean D-score to me, and it may have completely changed the momentum of that match. So, while the referees are taking some time to tabulate all those together, I'm here with one of my friends from California. Why don't you tell the crowd your name and where you're from and all such?
Yeah, I'm Alain Garnica from Chula Vista, California, and part of Mustang Robotics. So
Awesome. Shout outs to Mustang Robotics.
Yeah.
So does Mustang, tell me about some of the special stuff Mustang Robotics does in your community and kind of, what you're known for.
Yeah, so as in the RHS chapter, we do a lot of community outreach. It's become a really integral part of our program. And over the summer and throughout this year, we actually started a VEX IQ program. So we partnered with a local elementary school, and a big portion of our club has actually volunteered, and we've started building this program up from getting funding, organizing the program, and really giving these students an opportunity to have an education in VEX from a really young age.
And you said you spun that all up in the past couple of years, just the past year?
Yeah, so we started towards the end of last year. We got really the idea to start this program, and we started communicating with local elementary schools, and over the summer we had multiple meetings with principals, assistant principals, and we were really able to start this program and really hope to create a long-term effort. We have a lot of the younger members who are very interested in continuing the program, so it's something that we're really proud of and we hope to grow in the future.
Yeah, you mentioned a big part of it was starting IQ teams, mentoring IQ teams. Are you one of the mentors for an IQ team?
Yeah, I spend every Monday, Wednesday mentoring after school. I go immediately after, and it's been really amazing to work with these students and see them learn and develop in something that I truly love.
Yeah, so as being both a competitor and then a mentor at the same time, did you learn anything, from teaching the younger students how to do robotics? Like, how'd that go?
I definitely learned a lot, just the importance of the engineering design process and how to approach actual design, especially because these kids are, starting out so young. It's amazing to see them learn and understand how to approach design. So I've used my own experiences to guide them and really give them mentorship in terms of how to compete and how to design their robots.
Do you have any funny stories from your IQ team? They do anything ridiculous that you're like, wow, didn't expect that?
I think just generally a little rowdy sometimes after they get snacks. They get a little excited, so they have a lot of energy, and it's been wonderful to see these kids learning and growing and having fun at the same time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alain. I'm going to chill down here with you for a little bit more, but I think we got another Slido poll ready to go, so we're going to do this one together here. Let's get your phones out, do the QR code bonanza, and we want to know what year was the first VEX Robotics World Championship. Was it 2005, 2007, 2008, or 2010? While the crowd is giving their answers, we're up to about 100 now. We're up to about 100 now. Up to about a lot of people feeling 2007. Alain, which year do you think it was if you were voting in this poll?
Let's go with 2005.
Ooh, he's thinking 2005. That's not a popular choice up there right now.
Yeah.
You gonna stick with it? Final answer?
Actually, no. Okay.
Well, turns out the first event was 2008. So you guys I think your crowd is only like 1 for 4 so far on these questions. So we'll keep them coming. We'll keep giving you some more shots later. With that being said, we have scores ready. Tyler, take us away.
That's right, Grant. The results are in. The second alliance joining the finals is the Science Division. All right, VEX Nation. Let's take a look at our bracket. It is the Opportunity Division and the Science Division making history in a legendary head-to-head showdown 1 year in the making. As our alliances prepare their robots to move on to the final rounds, we've got a sneak peek at what's in store for the 2024-2025 signature events. Let's take a look. that's right, Vex Nation. We have got an incredible season ahead of us. For now, though, we're going to throw it back as we've compiled some of the awesome news features, stories, and posts from the community while you were hashtag on the way to Worlds this season. Let's take a look. All right, before we move on, we've actually got one more video about Rumble in the Rockies. All right. All right. There is no doubt about it. Those were so incredible. What an amazing journey it's been for all of you getting to Worlds this year. From all of us at Vex and the Hope, from all of us at Vex and the REC Foundation, we hope these few days have been an amazing experience for all of you. Keegan, I think we're ready for our next match. Let's go.
Yes, sir, Tyler. We are down here on the Northrop Grumman Foundation field for one final series. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to witness is the final series of the 23-24 season. And all we need to do is to determine a champion right here, right now. And after this, you know what time it is after that. The reveal of next year's game. But first, to crown a world championship, one of these two alliances will need 2 wins to earn the crown and call themselves world champions of 2024 in the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center Arena, aka the Vex Dome. Let's introduce the teams. First off, they started this with an extra game. They are the Dome Division seed number 9, and from the Opportunity Division, the 6th seeded alliance in Opportunity. First, we start with the West Pennsylvania champions by the way of Pittsburgh. Please welcome Team 55286A, Maka Paka. And their partners, all of them young, fresh, ready, all 8th and 9th grade. They were the skills champs at the Asia Pacific Championships. By the way of Shanghai, China, Team 9123C. Give it up for the Shanghai Ruiguan team. On the Blue Alliance, seeded number 2, this team all from the West Coast. The first seeded alliance in their division, in the Science division. We start with a second-year team who now makes their first time at the VEX World Championships. By the way of Claremont, California, 72711P, it is Sigma Cube. And their partners, Team 11101B. They were the winners of the Hollywood Signature. Finalists at 3 other signatures, including the NorCal, Ignite, and Rumble in the Rockies. And by the way, looking to defend their championship from last year, by the way of Cupertino, California, please welcome BarkBots getting there. Final checks online here. The Northrop Grumman Foundation Field will host the best 2 of 3 to crown a world champion. No pressure. Blue Alliance, we ready to play? Red Alliance, we ready to play? Referees, scorekeepers. Are we ready, audience? No. We're about to crown a world champion. We are about to find out next season's game. We should have a little more hype than that. We've been through 3 days all together, folks. It's the final chance to watch this season's game. VEX Nation, are you ready? VEX Nation and around the world, welcome to the World Championship Finals of the VRC High School. Teams, watch the screen. Audience, inside of the VEX Dome, help me count it down. Watch the screens to help us out. Your match, finals match number 1, begins in 3, 2, 1, go! 15-second autonomous mode underway. We are in finals match number 1, best 2 out of 3. Autonomous mode. Now going, see if they cross the line. Maybe not just yet. 72711P stuck on the line for right now. Couple of tri-balls underneath. 3 on the blue side, 3 on the red. So, by double rules here, it is an auto... By the way of double violation rules, both sides will not get points. There is no autonomous bonus on either end. So drivers, let's get ready to play here. Watch the screen, because we start in 3, 2, 1, go! 1 minute, 45 seconds to win game number 1 is oh so important. Game number 1 could set you very well on the way for momentum in a finals match like this. To crown a world championship, the best needs to come from right here. Meet up in the middle down here on the glow side to us. It is a pin count is 5. They're on at 1 for right now. The restart is on. Count is... Pin count is 5 out of 3 for the moment here. A couple of more shots being placed under, or a couple of more tri-balls playing underneath. The red side goes. Shanghai Ruigon team making it happen. Makapak will chase them down. Blue Alliance side. They are tangled all over the place here in the alleyway on the blue side. They will go ahead and match up. No pin, no push counting. And now it's down to a minute left to go. More tri-balls being pushed around here, being brought into the blue side goal. Sigma Cubed as well as BarkBots getting there, want to try to match this Red Alliance side. It is a clean slate on either end. The live score you can see right now may not be best way, but now they're trying for a T-score, but they will score it right back. 35 seconds left to go on the clock, and now here's where the team starts to bring the heat. Teams, 30 seconds left. 25 remaining. Trying their best to bring it out here. Gonna see if they want a D-score, but here, one team is out of place. Sigma Cubed out. They are not moving. Being pushed around. 15 seconds left to go. One team not moving. Red Alliance in a 2v1 situation. Trying to find their final hangs, trying to find their final scores. Not a lot of room here. One team, Akapaka, wants the top. One team will pull up. And in finals match number 1, that is the buzzer. That is it for finals match number 1. One of these teams earns momentum and earns the first win in the best 2 out of 3 series to try to crown themselves as a world champion in 2024. Brent, over to you.
Thanks so much, Keegan. Yeah, I'm gonna stop trying to predict outcomes because I have not been great. I had a great success rate, and when the matches are that close down to the wire, I mean, that's only at the finals, right? So while the referees are taking a minute to look that all over, I am joined here by my friend Alondra from Mexico, and well as from the REC Foundation, Karina Garcia. So Alondra, welcome to the World Championship. I was just wondering, what's your favorite thing about being here at the World Championship?
¿Cuál fue tu parte favorita de estar aquí en el Mundial?
La oportunidad de poder conocer diferentes países y poder competir con ellos.
The opportunity to meet many teams from all different countries.
Okay.
And to see all different cultures come together and compete.
Absolutely. That's probably one of my favorite parts also. So, Alondra, I heard that your team developed some really cool VR technology. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
¿Puedes explicar brevemente la aplicación de realidad virtual que creaste?
Sí, primero se diseñó por modo de Autodesk y se pasó el diseño para crear la app en Unity y después se cargó al programa para que estuviera en el juego virtual viéndose la cancha y sobre todo el juego.
You get all that, Karina?
Yes, I did. First creating the design in Autodesk Inventor, then programming the app in Unity and uploading the project in the virtual reality program to visualize the game on the field. This is our STEM project. The main idea is to motivate and invite girls to participate in robotics in raising the participation in Women for Technology.
That's incredible. Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, it's literally a VR app that recreates the field. Teams can import their own CAD and basically play the game virtually using off-the-shelf VR headsets. So my next question for you, Alondra, so that's a totally different thing than, programming a VEX robot. Were there any weird challenges or unexpected issues you ran into during the development?
¿Cuál fue un desafío inesperado que encontraron durante el desarrollo y cómo lo superaron?
Sí, fue más bien el programar los óculos y sobre todo fue con ayuda del coach y aparte de eso estuvimos mucho tiempo en vacaciones.
The challenge was programming in Oculus. The way we resolved the problem was learning from our mentor and working long hours during our summer break.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so show off the Oculus for us. Let's check it out. Incredible job, incredible stuff. Check them out online. With that being said, I believe we have a score ready. Thank you so much, Alondra. Tyler, take us away.
Grant, our finals match number 1 results are in, and taking the lead here in the VEX Dome is the Opportunity Division with 150 points. Wow! We are off to an exciting start here in the finals. While our teams get on the field, get ready for round 2, it's time to honor a very special team for all of their accomplishments and dedication over the last year. To present the Excellence Award, please welcome to the stage co-founder, president, and CEO of VEX Robotics, Tony Norman.
Award is the highest award presented in the VEX V5 robotics competition. The team receiving this award embodies overall excellence in creating a high-quality VEX program. So, tonight's Excellence Awards winner is exemplary in every area of competition and will join the list of legendary teams who have won this award in previous years. They are the exact caliber that we dreamed of and started the VEX V5 robotics competition. And here we go. The Excellence Award winner for VEX High School goes to Team 2654P, Colorado. After watching all these amazing robots and seeing what you have been accomplishing over this whole season, I thought we might give you a little bit of a glimpse into what Vex has been working on for the last little bit for this year. So let's see some air. A little sneak peek, 2024.
Air game. Vex Nation, before we begin what could be our final moment for over this season, we need to bring the hype for these alliances. This is the biggest match of the season, and both of these alliances are about to give it everything they have left. Let's make some noise in the Vex Dome. Come on. Now Tyler has it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Who wants a t-shirt? Yeah. How about you? Oops. How about you? Oh, no. I need that t-shirt back. Okay, there we go. And boom! Oh, this is my favorite thing of all time. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Let's get one more. Come on. All right. Yo, I gotta go. Oh. Trusty. Yes, amazing. What's up, Vex World? Yeah! How about this side? Who wants a t-shirt? No! This is my favorite thing in the whole world! Boom! How about another one? I'm not gonna look! Boom! Oh, wow! Oh, this is the best day of my life! Oh. Okay, let's go back to the other side. How about you, middle section? What do you think? Yeah! I know! Oh. I hear you! Let me hear you! This is so much fun! Okay, let's see, somewhere in this area, I don't know, I want to hear it! Yeah! Boom! Okay, I think this might be the last chance. All right, everybody. It's time for finals match number 2. Keegan, take it away.
Thank you very much, Tyler. Man, that looks like fun. Thank you very much, Tyler. Thank you very much, Tyler. That kind of looks like fun out there. In the meanwhile, it's time to maybe even crown a world championship right now. A champion to be born. And all the Red Alliance needs to do is win one more. They're 2 minutes away from glory, 2 minutes away from the throne. But the Blue Alliance, they wanted some extra time, they got it. They're cooking, let them cook. Maybe they get a game number 3. Let them cook, because we're about to get into the mixing pot here of a finals match number 2. Let's reintroduce these teams quickly. We'll introduce them as Red and Blue Alliances, but in the Red Alliance side, seeded number 9 had to play the extra game, but from the Opportunity Division, 6th seed in the division. Please welcome back on the red side, 1 game away from a championship, West Pennsylvania champions in Makapaka, as well as skills champions at Asia Pacific Championships. Shanghai Ruiguan Team C, your division champions from the Opportunity Division. And on the Blue Alliance side, needing to get the win here to force a game number 3. Please welcome a second-year team, a first time at Vex Worlds, and the other team, 2023 World Champions looking to defend their crown. Please welcome by both, by the way of California, Sigma Cubed and BarkBot's getting there. So let's check to make sure we are ready to play. Blue Alliance cooking up game number 3, could be in the cards. Are you guys ready? Red Alliance, 2 minutes away from World Championship. Are you guys ready? Referee, scorekeepers, are we ready? Vex Dome, are we ready? Let's try this one more time. Dallas, Vex Dome, are we ready? That's what I like to hear. Northrop Grumman Foundation Field welcomes the finals match number 2. Audience, help me count this down with me. Vex Nation and around the world. Let's get things started. Watch the screen. Help me out. In 3, 2, 1, go! Match number 2 underway. Opportunity leading the game 1-0. And it will see if they can keep this lead going. Red Alliance trying their best to get something through. They will push to the other side, and that's it. Who's got the points here to give themselves the first 8 of the game? Look clean on either end. But the first 8 of the game goes to the Blue Alliance. Here we go. Drivers, watch the screen. 1:45 the clock starts in 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. Red Alliance working fast. Shanghai Ruiguan Team C really wants it, and they're going to push in a few already, but comboed up with the teamwork, so Sigma Cubed and BarkBot's getting there. They're going to push in a few more. Over the barrier they will go. Everybody's inside of the Blue Alliance's driving zone. There's no pin. They're both backing away for the moment here. Get a few more double zones, not in the cards just yet, but both sides really in their own zone at this point. 1 minute 18 left to go. Trying to find their way through. Blue Alliance gets pushed a little bit here. Sigma Cube will go ahead and push one more in, but the Red Alliance working quickly now. 1 minute and 7, they'll steal it away. Sigma Cube wants another one, but now it's going to be launch after launch here. They will keep this going. 1 minute remaining. Down to 55 seconds on the clock now. It'll be the team out of Sigma Cube losing possession, and Shanghai Ruiguan team will take it right under their noses. With 45 seconds left, another couple of tri-balls going up inside of the Red Alliance's goal. Opportunity, trying their best to keep this lead. And now double zone, D-scoring happening. They can get out, but a lot just happened. The Blue Alliance man just taking the lead. And now teams, 30 seconds. Red Alliance got to work quickly to build up what they got. Already the Blue Alliance stealing away and working quickly. BarkBot's getting there. We'll put in a few more. Shanghai Ruiguan Team C will get in. Over the barriers they will go. 15 seconds left. Added on protection. Noah Makapaka wants to try for the top step of the ladder. Got to work together here. 10 seconds left. Makapaka trying to hold on. Can they hang on? They're trying to get up there. 5 seconds left. They're trying for the top step of the ladder. 2 seconds left, and that is the buzzer. 2 minutes have expired here in finals match number 2. Red Alliance has 2 upstairs. Blue Alliance has 1. If the Red Alliance, if Opportunity wins this, it is over. They are champions. If the Blue Alliance in the Science Division cooked up anything, they cooked up a game 3. We will find out in just the coming moments. Brent, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Keegan. Yeah, that's, it doesn't get much closer than that. That match was super intense. Really good play by both alliances. There was plenty of defense. There was clean pinning, clean trapping. And then right at that very end, Red knew that they were doing pretty all right. They got that crazy D-score happen. They kind of overcame back from it. They go for the double climb. Blue tries to keep getting the last couple tri-balls in. Does not get the double climb. Doesn't even get the low barrier climb either. So just as a reminder, the referees are using a height guide, measurement guide to check the tiers. If multiple robots are within the same tier, they get the same amount of points. And these robots, I don't know if you can see, I'm like keep looking down, like I am not sure which ones are higher. They might all be in the same tier, so it's going to be really close. So while the referees are taking the moment to make sure they check all these heights and count all these tri-balls, we're going to take a look at how this weekend went for y'all.
Vex Nation, the results of finals match number 2 are in. Finals match number 2 belongs to the Science Division, which means we'll be going to a tiebreaker match. What a performance by both of our final alliances here in the Vex Worlds Finals. When playing the best out of 2, best 2 out of 3, it's always possible we'll see a third match. When we do, you just know it's going to be the most intense moment of the season. Vex Nation, as our teams reset their robots and get ready for their last shot at the championship tonight, I'd love to hear more about the strategies these teams are using down there on the field in the finals. Grant, how's it going down there?
It's going, it's intense down here, Tyler. I'm not sure which spot is more intense, the behind the field or here or up there or in the stands. It's a lot. One of the spots that is definitely pretty intense is that head referee spot. I'm here with Abby Troy, one of our illustrious head referees here at Worlds. Everybody say hi, Abby. Abby, how long have you been reffing?
This will be my 15th year in Vex, and it'll be my 11th year reffing.
And how many years at Worlds?
5 years at Worlds.
5 years at Worlds, 15 years at Vex. You've probably seen it all over the years. Anything particularly crazy like this weekend that stands out that you saw that really is going to be memorable about this weekend?
Yeah, in the Opportunity Division, who is now on the field, we had a double DQ that was also a tie before we determined that it was a double DQ. That was a fun one.
That's incredible. What was the 2 DQs? Do you remember?
I have no idea, you know.
How many? There's like 150, 80 matches or whatever?
Something like that.
So you say you've been doing Vex for 15 years. You're reffing for 11. I think you also MC. You do a lot of volunteer roles, right? How do you... Tell me about volunteering. Tell me about like your journey from being a competitor to a coach to a volunteer.
Yeah.
Would you recommend volunteering?
I love volunteering. I think I've done every single position possible. I've been a JA, I've been an MC, I've been a head ref, I've mentored, and it's just a great experience. I'm now an engineer,
Wow, big surprise after doing VEX for 4 years. But yeah, I went to engineering school, and I love just bringing all the enthusiasm and the engineering to all of these kids. And it's just super rewarding for me as a whole.
So you said JA, MC, head ref, all this. What's the most fun?
I mean, I'm wearing a green shirt. I love refereeing, so.
Shout out to all of our head referees for sure. So we talked about the double DQ. We talked about some of the fun stuff that you have done in the past. Any particularly memorable things at an event over the course of the season? Which events did you do this season?
I was at Eastern PA States. Shout out to Eastern PA. I was at Southern New York States. Shout out to Southern New York. And then I've done, I don't know, like probably 15 different events.
15 events. So we heard a couple cheers from the stands up there for that Eastern PA event. How about we see what other people in the stands we can find and highlight? Thank you so much, Abby.
Yeah, no problem.
When you dance, 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 feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know, so just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I see.
Oh, I love the energy in this place right now. And the energy is much needed because we are about to witness a World Championship game number 3 be logged into the history books of VEX World Championships forever. We started this off, game number 1, with the Red Alliance winning. And then all of a sudden, Blue Alliance decided to start the fire and make their run. And we are now into a game number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas and around the world, welcome to your final match of the 2023-24 season of VRC and the Game Over Under. Let's introduce our teams one more time because they deserve that recognition at the very least. Starting off, the Red Alliance side. Started off in extra games, made the play-in games, won that, going all the way up to a championship round. They won game number 1, looking to win game number 3. We start with the teams that won the West Pennsylvania Championships by the way of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Give it up for Team 55286A, Maka Paka. Next, their partners. All of them 8th and 9th grade, all of them young, but making their first world appearance here. Skills champs at the Asia Pacific Championships. By the way, of Shanghai, China, Team 9123C, please welcome the Shanghai Ruiguan team. And now for our Blue Alliance. Came into the Dome with the number 2 seed overall from the divisions, but they were the top of the top in their division in science. This team is a second-year team, their first appearance at Worlds, and what a way to do so, making game number 3 in the World Championships. By the way of Claremont, California, 72711P, give it up for Sigma Cubed. And their partners, winners of the Hollywood Signature, finalists and 3 other signatures like the NorCal, Ignite, and Rumble in the Rockies. And once again, here to defend the crown. By the way of Cupertino, California, Team 11101B, BarkBots getting there. Let's see if the teams are ready. Red Alliance, 2 minutes left. Are we ready? Blue Alliance, you cooked in game 2. Can you do it in game 3? You ready? Scorekeepers, referees. Dallas, are we ready? I want more energy. We're about to win this history. We're about to win this at game 3. Dallas, are you ready? Dallas and around the world. Help me count this down. Watch the screens because we're ready. Game number 3, championship on the line, begins in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds on the clock in the autonomous mode. Underway here in finals match number 3. Pushing around a few tribals in. Blue Alliance has a few going in. They're going to push in at least 2. They get the extra push in inside of their goal. They've got 2 in at the very least. Red Alliance will get a 3rd and that's it. This is going to be close to figure this one out. Referees will make sure that the deliberation is correct. But the first team to get the 8 points in game number 3 is the Blue Alliance. Here we go. Drivers, watch the screen. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the season. 1 minute and 45 left to determine a champion. It all ends right here. 1 minute and 45. Both teams clashing at each other right now. Fighting in the corner. Down the middle, they'll go as well. King count of 5, they're out of 2. They could have flipped them over. They might have flipped them over. They're safe for right now, though. Shanghai Ruiguan team. Go ahead and launch over. Clash in the middle yet again. They'll go around each other. Blue Alliance will push in a few more. Red Alliance will get there as well. 1 minute 15 remaining. The clashes continue. Down the alleyways, down the straights. They'll keep loading up here with 1 minute 5. And now, as the teams cross on over here, they're going to try this yet again. Inside the corner, holding on possession. BarkBots getting there. Wide another one in, but the Red Alliance trying their best too. Good defense coming up from Sigma Cube for right now. Getting their possession on, and now Shanghai Ruiguan will go and take it. But are they going to get it stolen away? No, it'll be pushed in by Makapaka. 45 seconds remaining. Now one team riding the rails. BarkBots getting there. Are going to get it. And now double zoning. D-scoring happening. And now they can't do it anymore. They get at least 3 outside. With 35 seconds left. Here we go. Final 30 seconds. Another few D-scores as well on the Blue Alliance side. This is insane. 25 seconds left. It all could come down to the hang. It all very well could come down to the hang. Couple last seconds, 15 left. Trying their best, Makapaka going up in the air. Can they do it? They've got the help of Shanghai Ruiguan team. And now 3 seconds left, got it quickly, and that is the buzzer! Welcome to the Vex Robotics World Championship, folks. This is insanity. You wanted a game 3, you got that game 3 right here. It all comes down to this. Referees making their final deliberation. A champion crowned soon enough. Brett, insanity is the name. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Keegan. Yeah, I was down here like losing my mind during that match. The Blue Alliance just played so cleanly and so consistently. The Red Alliance was going with pretty much the same strategy. Science Vision, pretty much the same strategy through most of the elims. That kind of hybrid, like send 5 and then go clean them up. But Blue was just rock solid. And you talk about X factors or things that can give you a little bit of an edge, because here at the World Championship, all these teams are, the most competitive you could find. Keegan kept mentioning on that Blue Alliance, you do have a team who's a defending world champion. They've been on the dome floor before. They know that pressure. They know that when your robot gets a little stuck during autonomous, it's not the end of the world, and you can recover quickly and come back from it. So we will see if that ends up being the deciding factor. I know the Blue drivers looked pretty excited after that match, but it's going to be close. So while the refs are tabulating it up, we've got one last Slido poll question for y'all. So get your phones out, get those QR codes up. Who will be our world champions? This is your last chance to get your voice heard. 8,500 people here. 85% currently thinking it's the Red Alliance. They do not agree with my analysis. That double elevation at the end compared to Blue's non-elevation or low, that might be the deciding factor as well. It's really tough to call. We're up to 3,000 votes, very solidly in favor of the Red Alliance. 5,000 votes. I'm told that the capacity here is about 8,500. We're at 6,000 votes. All right. 7,000 votes. The crowd very solidly is in favor of the Red Alliance, so refs are going to tell us how it turns out. While they're finishing that up, I got a special treat for y'all. It's Team 100A, the Juggernauts. Possibility. Give it up for the Juggernauts, everybody. They didn't bring the knives this time, so I felt a little more safe. All right. Refs are still taking their time, making sure this is absolutely correct. So we've got one more video for y'all. Let's take a look.
Looking for adventure.
Okay. Well, the scoring process is a very intense one. It's very nitpicky, very precise one. There's a couple different things the refs are taking into account. In fact, could I bring Abby back up? Abby Troy, our illustrious head ref from earlier. Abby, so talk us through like the post-match process. Obviously, we count the tryballs. Obviously, we check the height. But like, what is the step-by-step? What makes it take a while?
Yeah, I think there's a lot that goes into it. First off, like, team experience is 100%. We're not looking to be out here and try and ruin kids' days. But things that we look for, is it match affecting? Number one, did you break a rule that makes it match affecting? We have minor violations, major violations. How does a minor violation become a major violation and therefore a disqualification? And then on top of that, like, what is the actual score? How do we compare those scores? How do we subtract and add from those scores and to make sure that it is match affecting?
No, I was actually going to ask more about because that difference between a minor and a major violation is something that's a little bit unique to the VEX program, right? We want to make sure that the only times when violations are called into play is if it actually did affect the outcome of the match, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So did you have instances in your division of things that, the crowd's freaking out, they think violation may have occurred, but it ends up not being match affecting, so it's just not?
Yeah, we've had a lot of those today. Some of them were like 2-point swings even that were minor violations that didn't actually make a difference. Some of them were like bigger major violations where we saw things like descoring that ended up being more like 8-point swings, and then you had a match that was maybe only 2 points apart. So there's lots of different variations of those minor violations becoming those major violations.
So in terms of both, obviously violations are one subject. That's kind of a, not fun subject. So also just in terms of regular scoring, how did over-under compare to some of the other games, that you've worked with? Was there any unique challenges to it? Was it easier than string?
So much easier than string. I can't even say how much easier it was. But yeah, I think this one, pretty cut and dry this year. I think there's a lot of just like incidental touching of lower bars, upper bars, things like tipping and entanglement happened a little bit more this year. But yeah, can't go back to the string ever again.
We never will. The production crew also thinks the same. So one of the other things, I'm going to pivot away from scoring for a little bit. One of the things that we did in this game that we've never done before was we made a major drastic rule change halfway through the season, right? Changed that elevation bar to no longer have the yellow cap on top of it, which did allow teams to change up their designs a little bit, right? What'd you think of that?
I love it. I think we haven't had a great hanging game in a very, very long time. And I love to see the teams do it. And it makes it so much more exciting at the end of the match to see all these teams at different levels and what they can do with these robots.
Yeah, it's something we've been asked. We get that request pretty frequently because the season is a year long in VEX, right? Teams are always trying to push each other to be the best of the best and like outperforming. We do have, some design convergence at the end of the season sometimes. So we tried it this year, changed up a rule. I don't know. What did y'all think? Yellow cap removal? Was it all right? I was. All right. On that note, we got the crowd cam ready. Show the world what you thought of the yellow cap change, or just what your cool outfits are, or just whatever you want to dance and show us.
Go.
Well, the refs, I believe the refs have... I believe the refs have finished their deliberation. They're explaining the calls to the teams right now and confirming and making sure it is all ready. So, are we ready to show the score? Tyler, let's see if we have a world champion.
Vex Nation, your last finals match score is in, and the winner, breaker of ties in the new 2024 Vex V5 Robotics Competition World Champion is the Opportunity Division! Oh, Tyler, what did you think of our finals matches? How do you think the Opportunity Division handled all that?
I think what I said earlier was is I still stand by. That is a really challenging way to have your season kind of come to an end there. I think they handled it with grace, and sometimes that's how these robotics competitions go.
Right, and Grant, over under is done now. So how do you think it went? It's over. How do you think it went?
I guess it is.
I think they know.
At least for high school it is.
How do you think over-under went overall?
Oh, I think over-under was probably one of my favorite games. It wasn't a water game, so I guess it wasn't perfect, apparently.
Well, Grant?
Now, my thing with over-under, it was one of the fierce games. Remember, I mentioned to Abby that the community was really always looking, or has been asking for games that evolve over time, and it's a really big challenge for us from a game design perspective to figure out how that could work. And that was one of my favorite things about Over Under. Strategy totally changed as the season went on. We first revealed it, everybody's like, it's not disc shooting, it's not super call climbing or anything, it's not super flashy. And I said, no, it's going to be strategic, it's a good driver's game, and I think I love how the overall season, journey went.
Absolutely. Strategy became the name of the game. And Grant, since it's over, would you have done anything different?
You mean like if I got to design another game?
If let's say there was another game on its way, what might you have done?
So Over Under was good. It had a climbing end game. I think it probably could have gone a little higher.
Higher.
I think it could have involved some more risk taking, some more like opportunities for, you know, heavy offensive defense.
Okay.
I think you know what time it is, Tyler.
Try and go farther than ever without a burner. Feeling like I never quit moving. I am a learner and learn that the higher you get, they wanna earn you. But I gotta keep moving. I know what the mission is. Eye on the prize, man. I know what the vision is. Shoot for the sky, you aim high, you blow it. Never take no for an answer. Keep going, just breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Woo! Let's take this thing higher. Higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places that never been. We go higher. Non-stop. Take it to the top. Even when the ball drops. My man, we go higher.
It's a climbing game.
Ladies and gentlemen, high stakes. Let's find out how high stakes is played.
Welcome to the 2024-2025 VEX V5 Robotics Competition and this year's game, High Stakes.
Let's take this thing higher.
High Stakes is played on a 12-foot by 12-foot field by two alliances, one red and one blue, made up of two teams each. The game's primary scoring object is a plastic ring. Rings have an outer diameter of 7 inches, an inner diameter of 3 inches, and a thickness of 2 inches. There are 48 rings on the field, 24 red and 24 blue. There are also 5 hexagonal mobile goals that can be used by either alliance. Mobile goals have a maximum diameter of 10 inches and an overall height of 14.5 inches. Points are scored by placing an alliance's rings onto 1-inch PVC pipes called stakes. There are 10 stakes located around the field. 5 stakes that are part of the mobile goals, which can fit 6 rings each. 2 wall stakes, which can also fit 6 rings each. 2 alliance wall stakes, which can fit 2 rings each. And 1 high stake on top of the ladder, which can only fit 1 ring.
Let's take this thing higher.
Rings that are stored on stakes are worth 1 point for that ring's alliance. The highest ring on each stake is called the top ring and is worth 2 additional points. Matches begin with a 15-second autonomous period, where robots operate without input from their drivers. Robots begin with 1 ring as a preload and must stay on their side of the autonomous line. Alliances also have the opportunity to earn an autonomous win point by completing a certain set of tasks during the autonomous period. The 1-minute 45-second driver control period begins once the autonomous bonus winner has been determined. In high stakes, object possession is limited to 2 rings and 1 mobile goal. However, rings that are stored on stakes do not count towards this limit. And rings can be descored from any neutral stake at any time. At the end of the match, robots can earn additional points by climbing the 4-foot tall ladder. Using the first bar of the ladder to get your robot off the ground is considered a level 1 climb and is worth 3 points. Passing the first bar gets you to a level 2 climb and is worth 6 points. Getting the entire robot above the second bar is considered a level 3 climb and is worth 12 points. Note that the ladder has 4 sides, but there are no Alliance-specific climbing locations. Robots may climb up any side that they want. One more thing. At any point during the match, mobile goals can be placed into the 4 corners of the field, which will modify the scores of both alliances. 2 of them are positive corners. If a mobile goal is placed in a positive corner, all rings scored on that mobile goal will have their point values doubled. The other 2 are negative corners. When a mobile goal is placed into a negative corner, all rings that are scored on that mobile goal will effectively be changed to negative point values. They are now worth 0 points and remove an equivalent amount of points from the Alliance's other scored rings. High stakes can also be played in Robot Skills Challenges, where one team competes against the clock, and the collegiate level VEX U Robotics competition, where teams design 2 robots using advanced materials. Check out the game manual or talk to your REC Foundation representative for all the details. Official rules and game information for high stakes can be found at recf.org or vexrobotics.com. To register a team, find events near you, or ask a question on the official Q&A, please visit robotevents.com. Best of luck, and have a great 2024-2025 season.
There it is. High stakes, y'all. So this is the part of the show when I normally come out here and say, like, oh, I'm so excited about this game. We're doing stuff we've never done before. It's crazy. A few of you probably picked up on it. Anybody in the crowd compete during the roundup season? So one of the questions we get asked sometimes is, you ever think about redoing games? For this game, our core concept, we wanted to take a game from the pre-V5 era, from the Cortex era, and modernize it. And basically see what these V5 robots could do and make it as intense as possible. So we've got the mobile goals. Mobile goals, as described in the video, neutral on all around. One of the major improvements we attempted to make over Roundup is it's a lot easier to score them than it is to de-score them, but it's not impossible. It's a flexible rubber top. We also have, of course, the single tallest climbing element that a Vex robot has ever had to climb before, 4 feet tall. And of course, my favorite part, a doubler and a true negator corner. You thought over-under had crazy defense. I can't wait to see 2 teams battling over that corner. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? I did it, yep. All right, well, so some housekeeping. Game manual will not be posted tonight. The game manual will be posted at the conclusion of the game reveal at the end of the middle school JRTC VEX U event. However, in lieu of the game manual, game elements are now available for sale at the VEX store in Hall D as of right now. So, I think that's all I got, Tyler. Tyler, take us home.
All right, VEX Nation, we hope you're as excited as we are for high stakes, and congratulations to all of you who made it to VEX Worlds this year. Skills champions, Excellence Award winners, and tournament champions, please come up to the stairs for a group photo. Coaches, parents, and guardians, please stay seated while we capture this moment in VEX history. Congratulations again to our world champions. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 World Champions.